Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're gonna be fucking talking about me and Katerino. Why me and Katerino? Well, there's a simple reason, and that is I feel very sorry for helping her cheat with Carson. Yes, I am her 598th boyfriend, and I am terribly sorry for that. I really am. And to apologize to Carson, I'm gonna beat Pokemon FireRed using only a Nidoran male. Now, why with a Nidoran male? Well, I couldn't think of anything fucking else. I really couldn't. Like, from all the things I could have thought about, I really couldn't. And who are we gonna be naming our rival? Well, obviously, we're gonna be naming it Katerino. Why Katerino? Because we're gonna be beating her. Wait. But maybe not that phrasing, but yes, we're gonna be beating up Katerino today. Yes, this was the great Caterin. Fuck it, Caterin. Now, we're gonna be starting this off in the most effective way humanly possible, and that is simply by taking the potion out of this, because it's seriously gonna help us. Now, we have it set up in a good way. Now, of course, I could choose Bulbasaur like an absolute retard. I could choose Squirtle, but nah, I'm gonna choose Nidoran. Why did I put the Nidoran to fucking replace the Charmander? Well, that's so my rival gets Venusaur. Why Venusaur? Because then he gets fucking Venusaur, and that's gonna be so easy to deal with, I might as well. Now, what am I gonna name it? Carson's Hopes and Dreams, because that's gonna be fuck it, Carson's Hopes and Dreams. Now, the first fight that we're gonna be initiating is with our rival, which we obviously are gonna be struggling against because Nidorino is such a terrible Pokemon. Just kidding, we have Peck, and we have Poison Point, so this is literally just me beating a defenseless turtle. Like, there is no nuance. We fucking killed that turtle. Like, it had no chance. It never stood a chance. This is why Caterin is a terrible person. Now, besides me being retarded, we of course are just gonna be fucking speeding through most of the game. Like, I'm not gonna be spending ages grinding. I'm gonna be trying to beat the game as effectively as humanly possible. Fuck! Now that I've finished having that fucking aneurysm, I decided to go through this thing and get the parcel. Why did I get the parcel? Because this is an obligated part of the game. I guess fuck me, dude, I have to do this. Well, I already went too far, might as well. Also, I beat up like 2 fucking rats. Like, literally grinding is gonna be the easiest part because I have Poison Point. Now, we delivered the parcel like an absolute slave that we are to this old geezer individual, who we're gonna be calling, I don't know, we're gonna be calling him, I guess, fucking Ricardo Estrabon. Why Ricardo Estrabon? Just because I can. Now, because I hate myself, I decided that we were gonna battle my rival. Why battle him? Because we are actually gonna need the XP. Because we did not gain any fucking useful moves for a while, so we might as well beat the living shit out of him. Now, I forgot to mention the rules, and I'm never gonna mention the rules because you don't need to know them. I'm just allowed to use a Nidoran, and I basically randomized the items that wild Pokemon are gonna have and that I have. Why did I randomize it? So there's a chance that Weedles have like berries or some shit. Now I'm only gonna allow myself to catch HM slaves, and I'm not gonna use them in battle. And I'm also gonna be taking the random item that my Nidoran was given, which is a Zinc, which is gonna be useless in this run. It's really just there's no use to it. It's just money, I guess. But I mean, actually, that's some value. You know, just get some fucking cash moolah on us, like the absolute capitalists we are. Now, what we do is we enter Viridian Forest. Like, we just need to progress. Now, we of course grab the potion there first because it's gonna, like, be useful for us long term. And we of course are gonna battle all the trainers because, look, we don't even have any fighting type moves, and we're really gonna need that if we wanna actually beat Brock without having to struggle for like fucking 5 years. So we're just gonna get to this point, and now we have Double Kick, which is literally enough to beat Brock. Like, we do not need any more, but we're gonna keep going. just because it's better to be like a bit over leveled, because later on we're gonna have a lot of battles that are gonna be struggleable. Like we're gonna fucking struggle at a certain point, and I already know at which gyms. It's gonna be like Sabrina is definitely gonna be like the biggest challenge of this entire run. Like I'm pretty sure Lance will just be an absolute fucking cakewalk. Like he just has a fucking, what does he have, like Dragonites and shit? Yeah. That's not gonna do nothing to our mighty, our absolutely unbeatable Nidoran male. Which we aren't gonna evolve. Why am I not gonna evolve it? Because that's gonna go against the rules. We're only allowed to use Nidoran male in battle. And I literally just fucking sweep through the entire forest because I'm retarded and I didn't write a script for this, and I need a good way to extend the video so I get more watch time long term. Why is that important? Because fuck you, I'm here for the views. Now, we reach Viridian City and we instantly go in to battle his trainer, the gym trainer, just to see how far we can get with just this Nidoran at this level, which is probably going to be enough to literally beat basically anything that he throws at us. Like, let's be honest, he's not gonna do jack shit. Like, even if he attacks me, he just gets poisoned, which just means, yeah, he's just gonna keep taking damage every single turn. So it's literally just a matter of me missing 558 times until he dies of poison damage. Now, without healing, we just go straight in Brock because, let's be honest, he uses rock types. Like, this is not gonna be a struggle at all. We have the best move in the world, Kicks. Anyways, Brock is such a pushover, it really doesn't matter. But I do use a potion, just because, fuck it, might as well make sure I don't die instantly. Now we get a crit and we win. Anyways, after fucking up terribly, we beat him, and we just continue on with the game like the absolute retards we are. Now, the next area doesn't have any, like, trainers that are actually gonna do basically any damage at all. They're all just absolute pushovers that can't do anything to us because, well, we're right now just a little bit over leveled for this. We're just a little over leveled, you know, just a bit, not by much. You know, so we just sweep through everything in our path, so this is really not worth talking about at all. Now, we enter Mount Moon, and this is gonna be where the first problem comes in. What is the first problem? I forgot that I may have done a thing with TMs, which I forgot to do. I was gonna randomize the TMs, but I sort of forgot about that, so yeah. I'm actually gonna get TMs, which is gonna be a huge problem, because it means I actually have to fucking care about what I get, so fuck. Can't just sort of skip everything, so that's gonna be terrible in every way. That and Zubats are being a bit annoying, but it overall doesn't matter because I can run from everything and nothing does jack shit to me because I 1 or 2 shot it. So basically there's no way for me to lose at any point of this, so I just go through the cave and beat the fuck out of everyone. Now we get to basically the end of Mount Moon and we have to fight the scientist person to get through. Now, he does jack shit. Let's be honest. You weren't expecting him to do anything. Like, at best he'll do like 5 damage at me. Like, he really doesn't do anything. And we beat the shit out of him. Now, we of course take the Helix fossil because if I didn't tell you what I took, you would all ask. Now that I think about it, ask anyway. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Now, we beat the shit out of a random bat and still don't level up, so I'm salty and beat up a little fucking child. That puts me to sleep. This was a terrible fucking mistake and I regret my decisions. I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. Now, I end up not taking Helping Hand because it's overall gonna be very useless, I'm never gonna use it. And this fucker tries to evolve again. No, we'll never evolve. You are Carson's hopes and dreams. You will stay pathetic forever. Fuck you. Now, we make our way to Cerulean City, and first things first, we have to heal these fucking terrible Pokemon that caught Paris, so I could get cut, and meanwhile, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just beat the shit out of every single gym trainer because I'm gonna need the XP. My rival has fucking Sand Attack. You know how cancerous that is to deal with? Fuck that. I'm here to just fucking win. I ain't gonna deal with none of that bullshit, boy. Now anyways, I decide to attempt to beat the shit out of the gym leader, because I feel like she's gonna be easier than my rival. Why easier than my rival? Because my rival has sand attack and that's gonna ruin my entire fucking defense, and I get confused, and it beats the shit out of me because I beat the shit out of me. And I'm just left with Paris, which, yeah, I'm not using this fucker. We're just gonna spam stun sport till it fucking dies like the piece of shit you are. Paris, you are useless in every way, shape, and form. I hate you as an individual. Now, we decide that Misty is too hard to beat the shit out of, so we attempt the rival. Now, was this a good idea? You tell me. He uses sand attack right off, which means I'm gonna miss 90% of the time, because let's be honest, sand attack just, it fucks you. It's not gonna, like, even I missed the peck. Like, this is gonna be a struggle. That sand attack just doomed this entire run. I'm gonna be doing no damage for the rest of this battle, and yes, I did miss 2 fucking horn attacks in a row, and yeah, but I get a crit, which overall lets me win. So, this Chad tries to fucking evolve, only to realize that I'm not gonna let you. You have no rights over this. Anyways, fucking Katerin, or whatever I called the rival, why did I call Katerin? I don't know, some fucking dumb reason, who cares. Anyways, now we have a new area where we can grind up to beat the shit out of Misty later. Now, I run into, fucking Bill, and, well, I figure out that he's the furry. So I'm like, okay, we need to kill him right now. So I initiate the furry destruction fucking nader, and we end up getting this fucking Chad called the Bal, who gives us a ticket to the SSN as thanks for killing the furry menace. And we go straight the fuck down. Now, I decided this is as good a point as I need to just beat the shit out of Misty, because now I'm high enough level to where I still get confused because this Pokemon fucking sucks. I fucking hate this Nidoran. Can you, like, attack once, my dude? My dude. Anyways, I basically lose most of my health, so I decide to start using potions. Yes, I am a cheap fuck. Yes, I am using potions, but what the fuck else am I expected to do? He freaking doesn't survive anything, and he gets confused the second I want to use him. But I still die because this is incompetent as fuck. Anyways, I decided that Misty is still too much of a challenge, even when I'm fucking dwarfing her in level. At least her first Pokemon, because even that thing can fucking survive me, so I decided to go on a murder rampage across the region down to Lieutenant Serge. This is definitely gonna be very fun, and I get the TM for Dig, which is gonna come in useful. Why is it gonna come in useful? Because Lieutenant Serge fucking sucks dick. And both of us know it. So I teach it instead of Poison Sting, because let's be honest, who the fuck uses Poison Sting? Anyways, we make our way down here, we beat the shit out of some random trainers like the fucking jerks we are. Now we make our way down to this fucking Vermilion City or whatever it's called, and we decide to first heal and then go on to the fucking boat, because what else am I meant to do if fucking even Misty can beat the living shit out of me? Now, after beating up the entire fucking boat, I decided to take on my rival because I still need more XP to beat up Misty. Yes, I'm struggling against fucking Misty of all people. Anyways, I sweep my rival for like a like a 4th time at this point. Because let's be honest, he's absolutely pathetic at everything he does. He's just absolutely pathetic. There's no redeemable qualities he has. Well, he really doesn't. Anyways, Nidoran tries to evolve again. I tell him the fuck not, you trick ass bitch, go fuck yourself. And we go ahead and just, we rub the captain's back because we ignore social distancing here because we love to spread disease, don't we? I mean, we love to, we love to social distance. YouTube, please don't hide this in search and discovery. We're definitely taking, the quarantine very seriously here on the SSN. Now, we tried to beat Misty for like a 5th time because, well, we really have nothing left to do, and we finally are able to one-shot our first Pokemon. But it doesn't matter because we still get confused, hit ourselves in confusion, and lose the battle. Yes, I'm still this incompetent. Now, we just keep attempting to beat her over and over again because, well, there's really nothing else I can really do. All I can do is just hope for some good luck and that she doesn't do too much fucking damage to me because, well, there's really nothing else I can do, you know? Like, this is literally just a game of luck at this point. There's no way I'm gonna do anything else unless I just get lucky, which I did, which was a critical hit. And I barely fucking beat Misty with that. I think you can already tell how much of a struggle this entire, like, region is gonna be with, like, just a non-evolved Pokemon. Like, I really should have had Nidoking. Like, that would have been such a better play, but you know what? We playing with the fucking peak Alpha Chad Nidoran male. Anyways, we just walk up and down the stairs for a bit, and then we just keep going. Now, after literally basically no training, like, we beat like 2 trainers after that point, we decided to take on Lieutenant Serge, because, look, this is gonna be way less of a struggle than Misty was, which may be surprising, but at the same time, let's be honest, I have Dig, and he has electric types. He's not exactly the strongest trainer in the region, he's really not, so I ended up just beating the shit out of him. And then Nidoran tries to evolve again. Carson, no, your hopes and dreams can never evolve. You will forever be miserable, and you are fucking destined to be miserable. Don't pretend like your hopes and dreams can evolve, you little insolent pop. Anyways, then I talked to this aide. He doesn't do anything. Well, anything of value at least. And we just make our way up. Now, I make my way down to Rock Tunnel. You know, I really, there's nothing interesting that happened in between. All of the trainers are absolutely pathetic in this area, and I got Aerial Ace. That's it. Nothing of value has been missed by me skipping this entire section. Because nothing here is actually challenging. Like, the entire cave is just a cakewalk. But I didn't get Flash, so it's like a little annoying to deal with, but still, it's like, who cares? It's so easy to deal with this entire cave if you know where you're going. Now, after spending about fucking 20 or so minutes, I finally made my way out of the fucking rock tunnel. Why did it take so long? Because I was struggling with some of those battles. I really was, because of fucking Cubone. Cubone, see, it has a ground type move, which makes it really hard to, like, actually do anything as a fucking Nidoran, so... Anyways, after that, I decided to just take on my rival, because, as always, he fucking sucks dick. Like, he's just terrible, in every way, shape, and form. There is no value he adds. But he does have now something else, which is Leech Seed, which is gonna be the worst aspect of this entire run, him having Leech Seed for these 5 seconds. But no, seriously, he's a fucking cakewalk. He really is just a cakewalk. I use like 2 potions just so I'm like high enough HP to where I'm not gonna get fucking ass eaten out by this war turtle. Even with this much of a level advantage, like, it's a non-evolved Pokemon. It sucks ass. There's no value this Pokemon will have unless I evolve it, and even now, this fucker is setting up so much defense, it's not gonna matter at the end of the day. Like, bruh, I'm just trying to fucking play the game. Why do you have to set up 17 fucking withdrawals? But no, seriously, this is just me struggling at this point, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to train, but it was worth the shot. It was worth the shot. But nah, it really wasn't. Let's be honest here. And Paris gets bitten the fuck down. And did I remember to heal at the center? Yes, I did. So now we just go on a fucking murder spree again. Now, like the alpha Chad I am, I was gonna do some underage gambling in this game, but then I realized, hold up, is that a rocket grunt? That's some easy fucking money. So I decide to beat the living shit out of him, and he decides to run. In the middle of nowhere, I fucking check the poster, and oh boy, there's a fucking lair down here. Now, while battling the grunts, I was just watching some. I was just thinking, okay, what's happening in the JREG community? You know, that political YouTuber. Anyways, I realized that he has his fan base currently making Dregnancy, which is basically just JREG pregnant porn, well, hentai. And I was like, okay, that's enough internet for today, so I decided to keep just going through this god-awful game. Like, I was having a decent week, okay? Well, not that decent, but still, like, good enough. And then just Dregnancy has to come along and ruin it. Do I really need to see a communist JREG fuck the shit out of a Nazi JREG? Like, did I really need to see that this week? No, I didn't. Did I see it? Well, yes, I did. But do I have a choice? Yes, I did. But I still did it. Let's be honest. Are you gonna just turn away the chance to watch some degeneracy? Come on. You have to let your inner Ancom just take over. No, but in all seriousness, this was a fucking cakewalk and a half. This is just me bullying grown adults at this point. Like, it's cyberbullying, but in reverse, and it's against NPCs, so I mean, let's be honest here, it's not like they're actual people. If they were actual people, then this would even be even more pathetic. You're being beaten up by a defenseless well, not a defenseless animal, it's a fucking tiny animal that barely can do anything. Like, it just fucking sucks. It struggled to beat the shit out of Misty. And then there's you, failing to beat it. God, you are such a fucking mistake. These rocket grunts really do suck. And that's really the true peak of capitalism here. But once again, I would like to say sorry to Carson for dating Katerino. I really didn't know that you were, like, fucking dating Katerino. I had no clue at that time. And I would just like to continuously apologize for it. And to prove how sorry I am, I'm not letting your hopes and dreams ever evolve. You will never see the day that they evolve. They will always stay static in a level of them just sucking ass. Anyways, there's like fucking nothing to talk about. These trainers just fucking suck ass. There's nothing interesting to talk about. This is just me beating the shit out of like 50, not 50, it's like I think 5 or so like rocket grunts. There's not actually that many. There's like just a fucking handful. Just so I could beat the shit out of my rival easier. Ah, truly the only reason you battle Team Rocket. Just so you can beat the shit out of your rival later. Ah, this is just, peak. It's really just a peak. But nothing actually is challenging here. Like, every single trainer just sucks. Every trainer other than you sucks, and this is just more proof. If you can beat Pokemon with just a random ass Nidoran. The hardest challenge has been fucking Misty. Well, why is Misty the hardest challenge so far? Like, bruh, Team Rocket, you need to step it up a little. Like, you just suck ass. Bruh. Now, after using a super potion, I decided to battle Giovanni, who is definitely a massive challenge. Like, this is just gonna be a struggle of a battle, as you can tell by me beating the shit out of his, Onyx, and then beating the shit out of his Rhyhorn. But no, this is seriously gonna be a struggle. I definitely should have healed beforehand, because the first thing that happens is you get one shot by a Kangaskhan. This is really just a failure on my part. Like, I should have predicted that I got critical hit one shot on me. I really should have predicted it. Now, because I sucked and didn't predict that I was gonna get crit one shot, I decide to battle Giovanni again in the most effective way possible, by using a singular X attack and then beating the shit out of him. Because let's be honest, what else am I meant to be doing? Now, it really did catch me off guard that he beat me the first time. I really wasn't expecting it. But let's be honest, who was expecting it? Now, I really was like surprised that he didn't do that again, because he had all of the opportunity to beat the shit out of me. Like, my Nidoran just fucking sucks ass. It really does. There's no actual value to this fucker. So anyways, after this I decide that, well, this fucker sucks and I have to battle fucking my rival again, so that's gonna be very fun. Now, I decide to just bully the grass type gym. Why? Because I need some XP, I really do. I have none. Okay, I just need it right now. Like, I'm gonna be struggling this entire game because Nidoran doesn't have the best stats, really doesn't. It's just, it sucks. Not evolving this thing is what makes this run, like, actually challenging. Like, if I could evolve it right now, I would be beating the shit out of everyone, like, right now. There would not be a single Pokemon I couldn't beat right now. Like, level 43. Come on, do you think a Nido King at that level will lose to anything? Probably against anything higher level, but fuck it. Right now, that's not a problem. So I decide to just, you know, beat the fuck out of everyone. Now, without even healing, I decide just take on Erica because what is she realistically gonna do? She's like almost 20 levels below me, and then I realized, oh yeah, she can paralyze me. This was a fucking mistake, wasn't it? This really was. But nah, she really sucks. It doesn't really matter that much if you like take a bit of damage. She's not gonna beat you unless she gets a crit. And what is my luck? How bad is my luck? It's fucking terrible, but the thing is, there's a thing such as potions. This is really just gonna save me throughout this entire run. Me not giving myself the rule of not being able to use items. Bruh. Like, imagine doing this without items. Like legitimately, good fucking luck. You're gonna be grinding constantly to beat up any fucking Pokemon ever. So I mean, hey, good luck on that, dude. Like, I ain't about that life. Now, after bribing the guards, I'm finally led into this fucking city. Yes, you do have to bribe the guards with tea. They are that incompetent that they accept tea as a fucking means of bribery. This is really just peak capitalism if you really think about it. Now, as a retard, I used the wrong move, but it doesn't matter because I get poison point off, so either way, I'm gonna beat the shit out of all of these Pokemon. It's really not a challenge at all. Now, I decide to battle the dojo. Why am I battling the dojo? Well, there's a thing called I still need XP. I still can't beat my rival. I'm like 20 levels above him and I'm still struggling to do any like damage to him, so I just sorta decide to beat up some grown men instead. Yes, I'm gonna be struggling throughout this entire fucking run. There is no aspect of this run that is actually enjoyable, let's be honest here. Now, do I take any of the Pokemon? No, I just fucking leave. Fuck your Pokemon. I don't need Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan down there, boy. I got a Nidoran male, the most powerful Pokemon in this entire region. There's really no other Pokemon that ever will compete with this pure masculinity. Now, I decide to finally attempt to battle my rival again, see how far I can get this time. Well, like usual, he doesn't use Sand Attack, which is very great. I beat the fuck out of his Execute. His Kadabra doesn't land a hit. But then the annoying part comes, his fucking Growlithe cutting my attack. That absolute soy boy cuck, he knew what he was doing. He was there to chip away at me and he knew it. Nah, I'm just kidding, but seriously, the rival wasn't actually as challenging as I thought he would be. Because I was expecting the Execute to actually, like, land another, like, fucking Leech Seed on me, so yeah. the rest of the tower is just it's fucking useless. None of them are actually like trainers that actually like have a challenge for me. Like I'm just gonna be sweeping this. This is why I don't actually play Pokemon that much. It's just a matter of grinding. That's a lot of Pokemon, and like the most fun shit you can do is like have a challenge where, for instance, you don't gain XP. Like that would actually be like a pretty fun like challenge video to do. And oh shit, porn drill. Ooh, this is value. This is just pure value, but no, we're not in it for the cheap strategies. I might be cheap, but not that fucking cheap, boy. And now comes the worst part of this entire challenge. Why is this the worst part? Because I'm going up against a ground type attacking Pokemon that I cannot like one or two shot. And what does that mean? It means the second it uses a single attack, I'm dead. Literally, there is nothing I can do to beat it. Directly, at least. So what does this mean? I might have to fucking attempt something multiple times, which is the worst thing I could ever really have in this challenge. Now, after realizing that I'm not gonna beat the Marowak without grinding a shitload of levels, I finally decided on one thing. And that is evolving this useless piece of shit. Yes, we're finally evolving your hopes and dreams, Carson. Are you finally happy, my dude? Your hopes and dreams actually have value now. Holy shit, and the thing is, the stats are already so high that I'm probably gonna like one or two shot it, and we're gonna try our best to beat the game with just a Nidorino. Yes, the title is already turned into clickbait because of this thing, this one event. And you know what? Was it even enough to beat up the ghost? Was it? I think we both know that what the answer is. Yes, because the fucker used focus energy and leer like an absolute retard instead of using, I don't know, an attacking move that would have literally one-shotted me. Like, bruh, that was purely luck. There was no skill involved in that moment. That was a pure luck moment. Top 10 gamer plays of the week. Now, after I beat the shit out of the grunts, I talked to some old pedophile who gives me a flute. Okay, I'm leaving this town, boy. You gave an underage kid a flute. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I'm out. I'm outie, boy. Boy, I outie, boy. Now, I decided to take on Silphco next. Why do I decide to take on Silphco? Because let's be honest, why the fuck would I go down south? Why would you ever want to go south in any country ever? It's always better to just fucking rob a corporation of all of their loose change and also rid them of any crime that's currently being occupied within their rightful land. Now, after about an hour of me just mindlessly running around, I finally remembered where the card key was. So basically, I just got free access to the entire area. Why was the card key just randomly on the ground, you may ask? Well, let's just talk about the interior of the area. If you really look at it, it's a nice, beautiful area. Anyways, now I decide to beat the shit out of my rival. And how challenging is my rival? Well, you can already tell that they're definitely not doing any damage significant to me right now, and I definitely didn't forget to stock up on potions before the battle. I definitely did not. This is... I might have to attempt this a few times, aren't I? Ooh. And Future Sight basically just cements my fate as dead. So I decide, okay, can I survive a Future Sight? Barely. Well, not that barely. Like, in all honesty, there's no way I'm gonna win the battle this time. I'm not. Like, bruh. Do I have even a single extra, like, item to do anything? Nope. Because I didn't stock up on anything. Good job, me. You doomed yourself. Now, after making my way to Fuchsia City, I decided to do a 1 million IQ play. A play that nobody could have expected. I caught another Nidoran. I never specified that I couldn't use multiple get fucked rules. Ugh. I also accidentally tried to catch an execute. Yeah, this is why you don't just fucking use speed up constantly. Like, it gets a bit fucky sometimes, let's be honest. Like, if you cannot control— fuck. Threw that bird, didn't I? Shit. That bird is not gonna be used, that was a mistake, and I do apologize. However, I will be catching all the Nidorans and Nidorinos that I come across, because look, I really don't like grinding, and I'm not gonna fucking grind. That is so, like, tedious as shit. I am not willing to do so, so I just pretty much go through the Safari Zone like normal. Now, with my new and improved team, I decide to take on Fuchsia's gym leader. Now, how much of a cakewalk was it? Well, not at all, because I forgot that I cannot attack Coughing with ground type moves because of its ability levitate. That was the biggest mistake I made in this entire fucking play. Now, to all of the Nidorinos and Nidorans, I decided to teach them Surf. Yeah, Surf. I had it set so I can teach like any TM or any HM to like any Pokemon I want. Why was that? So I could do this. Just absolutely ignore the meta in every way, shape, and form. This was truly the best play I ever did because it made the gym leader so fucking easy, dude. Like, this is how you get rid of any struggle. Just catch fucking Nidorans and Nidorinos and just teach them all Surf. As Koga keeps spamming potions. Yeah, I think you can already tell where this is going. This is literally just a matter of, hey, how fast can you beat him before he's unbeatable? Luckily I got a crit, so it overall didn't matter too much, but then he self-destructed, which was, ooh, not the best for me, it really wasn't. So I decided to try and do a physical attack, but I don't even hit it, so yeah. You would think with more Pokemon, I wouldn't struggle, but I'm still struggling, boy. So yeah, this is just a matter of me missing constantly until eventually I'm left with only one Pokemon. And how do I deal with this massive problem? Well, of course I used a Max Revive, but I couldn't remember which was the correct Nidorino. And then I realized, oh yeah, one of them has a name. Didn't matter which move I used, so I just used whatever the fuck hit first. And then I just started spam hitting it. And this is how I won the gym battle. This was, yeah, I really should have been grinding at this point. Like, ooh, I'm really like cheesing this quote-unquote challenge because, yeah, I'm not taking any rules. So I'm just gonna keep deleting rules as I go on. You know what? A good way to delete rules the correct way is to simply evolve it to a Nidoking. Fuck it, Nidoking only run. Can I beat Pokemon using only Nidorino and Nidoking? Now, I finally come back to battle my rival, and this time... oh boy, this time I fucking evolved my Pokemon, meaning that he's actually gonna be able to survive a hit or two. Which is good news, that and I slightly leveled up like 2 of the Pokemon just so they evolve, that's it. But let's be honest, they're gonna do like no fucking damage. They're only there as a soft buffer between me and my rival. Boom. Yeah, they just suck. They're there to just slowly chip away damage, which, yeah, even that, they're not even doing that much. This is just me throwing dead fucking bodies directly, like, into, like, a battlefield. That's what this is sorta like at this point. This is, he really doesn't care about his Pokemon, does he? They're just letting them die painfully. As I, like, slowly chip away. And then I'm left with the Blastoise, meaning, yeah. I definitely didn't grind enough to die. Barely hold on with any fucking HP left, so the only logical thing I can do is fucking heal up, and then beat the living shit out of the last Pokemon. This was truly the hardest Pokemon to beat, his Growlithe. It really mattered a lot. And that's how you beat your rival in 15 easy steps. Come back next time to watch me talk about erectile dysfunction and even more pregnancy.